What's going on, guys? Back here again with another vid. It's been a while since I've done a recipe vid. The last time I did one, my camera was probably trash. But anyway, yeah, I decided to bring back new little series I like to call Dishes for Diabetics, as I just found out I have diabetes, type 2. But nothing to worry about. Got everything under control, and this is giving me even more motivation to get my nutrition back on track, because I got the working out. I kind of got that back in my routine again. It's just the eating and going to the store and grocery shopping and all that stuff that I've kind of been neglecting. Being a trucker, you eat out a lot. But with that being said, yeah, so doing a slight meal prep for tomorrow. Gonna do stuffed bell peppers, turkey, ground turkey, stuffed bell peppers. So I'm gonna give y'all my little recipe for that. A lot of the stuff that I make is multi-purpose. So this turkey that I'm about to, y'all seen it before. It's in an old video called Spicy Turkey Bowl or something like that. But I use a lot of my recipes are multi-purpose. So it can be in a lettuce wrap, or rice bowl, or stuffed bell pepper like I'm doing now. So it keeps it, simple for me as far as, meal prepping and stuff like that. So with these series, not only am I going to do recipes, I might just give y'all basic food products that you might want to look into, like simple swaps. I've always, I guess, preached about that. Nutrition is just simple substitution. It's not hard. But yeah, with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all all the ingredients that I'm gonna be using for today. So of course, my bell peppers, which I need to get. All right, so got 3 bell peppers, red, orange, yellow. Really doesn't matter what color. But anyway, I don't think I have to tell y'all how to cut bell peppers. Cut the top off, get rid of the stem, cut it in half. Okay, but anyway, but bell peppers, great for diabetics, good in fiber, vegetables. It's probably what you want to stick with as far as your carbohydrates. Starches are still cool, but you want to eat them in moderation. Like, for instance, this recipe has black beans in it. Very high in fiber. With this, you also want to look at your serving sizes. This is going to be half a cup, which would be 120 calories, 22 carbohydrates, but 6 of that is fiber. You don't count the fiber in your carb count. So 22 minus 6 would be your net or real carb count that you're looking for here. But still, black beans are very good, high in protein, and also fiber, which is going to slow down the digestion, and also not cause your blood sugar to rise so fast. But still, some you want to eat in moderation. But as far as your vegetables, try to stick to non-starchy vegetables. Green beans are okay, but like leafy vegetables, broccoli, stuff like that. Also, this meal calls for ground turkey. I have 85-15. Really doesn't matter. 93.7 is cool as well. So I just felt a little cheap today, so I just got the 85-15. Also, y'all probably already seen this can before. This brand is Diabetics. Chipotle peppers and adobo sauce. So basically what I do is I take this, put this in my Ninja, grind it up. Got pico de gallo, jalapenos, some random seasonings, chili powder, pink salt, black pepper, paprika, garlic powder. That's usually what I like to throw in my adobo sauce once I got it grinded up here. But I guess I'll go ahead and get that part out the way. It's really no specific amount. Just kind of do what you feel. Don't go crazy with it. Put a little salt in there, chili powder. garlic powder, paprika, little pepper, and some other things I need to get here. Garlic, I usually use minced. I use probably maybe like a half to 1 tablespoon of that. Throw a little lime juice in there. But if you want to be specific, maybe like 1/8 of a cup of lime juice. Garlic here. Don't be like me. I'm just gonna go and dip my finger in it. Bam. There's about 1 tablespoon, something like that. But all right. So I'm gonna grind this up. Helps if you have some type of food processor, but it's gonna look like that when it's done. And then you just mix it in with your ground turkey. Now, how much you want to put in there depends on how spicy you are. If you put the whole thing in there, it's gonna be a little spicy. But I usually use like I'll just empty it into a container and I'll take like half of that amount and add it with my turkey. So that's what I'm gonna do now. And also, by the way, I have my oven preheating to 350 right now, 350 to 400 cool range. All right, so I guess while I'm finishing up this turkey here, I might as well tell y'all my story. So, the way I found out I had diabetes is, of course, I drive for a living and I have to get physicals, usually yearly, as a part of the, a renewal, my my med card renewal. As far as that process goes, I have to do that every year. So, nurse asked me, after I gave him my urine sample, did I eat anything sweet this morning, because there was a lot of sugar in my urine. So I was like, no. She's like, you have diabetes? I was like, I don't think so. But anyway, yeah. So after that, doctor came in to see me, said, Mr. Hobson, your blood sugar is really high. We're gonna need you to see what's going on with that. So I had to go out to an outside physician to figure out what was going on. Of course, came in that morning when they tested it. I think it was 500 initially, which is real high. From what I understand, your blood sugar after eating at least should not be over 180 or something like that. I've heard 140 and 180, so I'm still kind of learning. But anyway, yeah. But pretty much anything above 180 is too dang high. So yeah, 500 initially, and when I came to see my physician, tested my blood again, it went down to it was at 266, I believe, which is still too high. That's diabetic range. So asked the doctor, hey, is this officially diabetes? She said yes. But anyway, yeah, have type 2, so I don't have type 1, which is, where you need insulin and all that good stuff. Well, bad stuff. And I guess, I kind of guess I got off lucky. It could be worse. I'm on 2 medications. Metformin, I'm pretty sure y'all familiar with that one, if those of you who are familiar with diabetes. Well, actually, it's a pill called Synjardy, which is a mix of metformin and flaglazin, I think that's the name of it. Basically, it helps me urinate any excess sugar, and helps me, make more insulin. And also, I take an injection pen, which is also non-insulin, called Trulicity. So I'm on those medications. Also, I have my meter tester, and let me say right now, those dang test strips are expensive. Definitely if you test a lot per day, and they run up very fast. So yeah, it's not fun buying those. But anyway, let me tend to my meat over here. But yeah, but it really wasn't a big deal for me because I already know how to eat as far as restricting carbs. I've done low carb many times. Right now I'm thinking about doing 50% protein, 25% fats, and 25% carbs as far as a macro ratio. I've also thought about doing like full-blown keto. I don't know if I want to do that yet because I need a little carbs in my life, man. But yeah, with keto, I think you restrict your carbs to like 5 to 10%. So that might be roughly 50 to 60 grams a day, something like that. I don't know if I want to do that. But that would give me an excuse to eat a lot of almonds because I like almonds and they're very high in fat, good fat by the way. But anyway, yeah, I'm not real intimidated by it, to be honest. It wasn't like, oh man, shot me through the heart. It's like, it's just okay, I got this. Because I already know how to eat already. I have this knowledge. I'm professional, man. Don't get it twisted. But anyway, yeah. And that's pretty much my story. My levels have been good so far. No problems. I think I was at 92. My fasting blood sugar was 92 this morning. And actually went out with my dad to eat today. I had a little bit of baked beans. We went to a barbecue spot. And I had some rib tips. I know, bad, right? But yeah, I tested myself after that meal. And it was at 130, which is good for after meal glucose. But yeah, that was just for today only. And yeah. But other than that, yeah, that is pretty much it. I'm just going to, take it one day at a time. I got this, man. So no worries here. My goal is in 2 more months when I see my doctor again is that my A1C levels are down to where they need to be, and I'm trying to get to a state to where I don't have to rely on medication because it costs money. But with that being said, that is pretty much my story on how I found out I was diabetic. And the thing is I kind of somewhat knew, but I just shrugged off the symptoms. I did have dry mouth, I was thirsty a lot, and I was urinating a lot at night. So those are symptoms you want to look out for if you feel like you might be diabetic. But yeah, I just ignored them. But other than that, I really didn't feel any different or anything like that. But if it went on long enough, who knows what could have happened. So blessing in disguise, I guess. But with that being said, yeah, that's pretty much my deal on what's going on with me in this diabetes thing. But yeah, turkey is almost done here. So I'll let y'all see what this looks like. Right there is what your turkey is going to look like anyway. I'm gonna let it cook a little bit more, put a little more burn on it, But yeah, if y'all can see me, yeah. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish this off, and pretty much all you gotta do from this point, the toppings will depend on you. I have pico de gallo, I got some sliced jalapenos, black beans. I'm not gonna put that much on there. This is where you probably want to start measuring. Have a measuring cup handy. It says half a cup. I probably don't even need half a cup. I would do 1/4 cup. And then cheese. So let me show y'all what cheese I'm using. I know a lot of people say cheese is evil, and most of it probably is something that needs to be eaten in moderation a lot. So the best to get out there is part skim mozzarella, low in fat. This one only has 5 grams, and 3 grams of it is saturated, so 2 grams is unsaturated. So unsaturated fat is good for you. And that's 1/4 of a cup. So just kind of wash your portions on these as well. But yeah, that's pretty much all I'm going to put on top of it. And with this, what I'm going to do is I'm put a little olive oil on these. Doesn't really matter, just a little drizzle. Put it in a baking pan, and then I'm going to cover it with foil. Foil with all the toppings inside, and let that cook maybe about 30 minutes or so, something like that. And yeah, we'll see what everything looks like when it's done. Oh yeah, one more thing with your black beans, it depends on how you cook them. Straight from the bag, I ain't got time for that, man. Just get them in a can, get a low sodium variety if you can. But usually with mine, I usually drain it in a strainer, wash them out, make sure you get all the sodium, salt, all that good stuff, because you don't need it anyway. So after that, you really don't have to cook these, since you're already gonna put them on here anyway. They'll be cooked by the time the bell pepper gets done. But like I said, doesn't really need that many. Just put a little bit. Honestly, what you need for this, you won't even use the full serving, so you really ain't gotta worry about it that much. The thing I'm gonna add after they come out the oven is I like to, garnish it with some cilantro. So I'm gonna add that after it's done. But other than that, that's pretty much it. So let's go ahead and put some foil over these, 30 minutes, and then usually take them out. I uncover it, and then I'll let them bake probably maybe 10 to 15 more minutes. All right, and there we are. So after I get them get done cooking, I throw cilantro on it. But this is what it's gonna look like after I put the sauce on it. So I use the chipotle sauce that I grind up, and I just add it with ranch. I use a tablespoon of ranch and a tablespoon of this, and I get this, which I put on here. So that's my own little chipotle ranch. So that's pretty much gonna be the meal there. I got some saved for tomorrow, and I'm gonna try these out. But anyway, hope y'all can see me good. But yeah, that was stuffed bell peppers and my first episode of Dishes with Diabetics. But anyway, if y'all enjoyed this video, make sure to give this a thumbs up, share the video, do all that stuff, so you can boost the recognition of this video, so I can get some hits, some views, man. Also, make sure to subscribe as well. Other than that, see y'all next time. Peace out.